Alright, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Skinny Penis Lotus coming at you with a brand new video. In today's story time, it's gonna be about the time where me and my cousin smoked and almost got caught. Alright, so I know you're like, oh, it's gonna be a boring video, but trust me, it does get interesting. So without further ado, let's jump right on in. Alright, so this was freshman year, so about 3-4 years ago, and me and my cousin, we weren't really big time smokers at this time. We were kind of on and off, and we just were like, you know what, let's have fun this weekend, because it was around October and we were getting ready to go to California because we go there every October. And so I'm like, right, before we go, we got to do something fun. And that's when we decided to smoke. And at this time I was in football, and football didn't end to the end of October, but I was out because I fractured my ankle. That'll be a whole nother story maybe. I don't know, I don't really care. But yeah, so I mean, I wasn't playing, so I was like, you know what, why not? And so I'm chilling at school, and this wasn't my first plan. Like, we didn't really plan this out, it just kind of happened. And I was in PE. That was my first period of the day. And as I'm sitting there on the bleachers, because I couldn't move, I couldn't move, but I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't go play basketball with everybody else. This guy, we'll call him Lil Mark, comes up. Alright, I'm calling Lil Mark because, you know, he's a dealer and stuff. That's not his actual name, by the way. But Lil Mark comes up to me. He's like, hey, bro, trying to buy a gram. Keep in mind, we're sitting on the bleachers inside the gymnasium, and my coach is there, and everybody else from my class is there. So I'm like, bro, I mean, I only got $5. He's like, you can buy a half a G. I'm like, that's so little weed. Like, that's nothing. But I bought it. You know, he sat there in the middle of this gym. I was trying to cover him, and he was splitting it in half, and he gave me the little pill bottle that it came in. And I was like, uh-oh. Like, I was for sure it was gonna smell because the lid kept coming off. But you know, it was good. It was good. And my teacher, my coach didn't see us, and neither did anybody else. So we were chilling. And then that day I got called out early because I had to go get an X-ray on my ankle. And my dad picks me up, and I'm kind of freaking out in his truck because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get caught for this right now, you know. We're going to a doctor's, and he's gonna smell it when we come back to the car because I can't bring my backpack in. So I go to his truck, and we get in, and we go to this doctor's office. We get there, we're just chilling inside, and then they call me back, and this is another dumb story. Alright, so when the lady calls me back, she asked me, when's your birthday? I forgot my birthday. It took me 5 minutes before I responded. I had no clue what day it was because I was so nervous about my dad finding this weed, like going back to his truck just smelling weed, and like, Lotus, what's going on here? But I know, I finally remembered, and then she just looked at me. She's like, this kid's on some fucking heroin. He's smoking too much crack lately. Anyway, yeah, so we get back to the truck, and as soon as I open the door, I take my bag out to like pretend like it falls, because I'm like, alright, maybe that'll help the smell a little bit. But there was no smell. This container kept it all in. I was praising the Lord. Like, you have no idea how relieved I was when I found out that his truck did not smell like weed. So we go back to my house, and I believe this is a Friday. So then that night I go over to my cousin's. My parents meet up halfway, exchange the kids, you know. It's like a little drug deal but for kids. And yeah, I go to his house, and his mom and my mom always talk when they drop us off, right? We always met at a mutual location, and they always talked for a good like 30 minutes to an hour, you know, like what moms do. And as we're sitting in his mom's car, I'm like, bro, check this out. And I bring out the container and I show him. He's like, bro, no way. You know, keep in mind, we're young at this time. We're like 14 years old. We just scored a half a gram. It's amazing to us. It's like as if we took like 7 ounces and just put it all in one. This looked like so much weed to us. But you know, we went back to his house. We went to bed that night, and then the next day we woke up and we smoked it, and that was not enough to get us high. So we were out back of his house, and we were outside just chilling. You know, we had a tinfoil pipe because we could not find anything else to use. I know we were very inexperienced at this time. We didn't have any wraps, we didn't have any cones, we didn't have any pipes, bongs, whatever. We had nothing. So we decided to use tinfoil. We used tinfoil. And let me tell you, tinfoil does get hot after a while once you start using it. Like, every time I use tinfoil, it burns me. It burns my fingers, my lips, my throat. So it's not the best experience. Honestly, bongs is where it's at. Bongs is where it's at. But anyway, that's besides the point. I'm getting off topic. So we're all back, we're chilling, and we pack it a little bit. We didn't make the bowl too big since we didn't have that much weed with us, and we decided to go out, and that was it. Well, what we didn't know was that someone was in their backyard next to us, and my cousin freaked out. He had no idea what was going on. He thought the world was ending, and I don't think he was high at this point. I just think he's something else. We're gonna call my cousin Daniel. Daniel was freaking out. Like, he was like, we gotta go inside, we gotta go inside, we gotta go inside. I'm like, man, he's in his backyard. He can't smell it. He's good. He probably couldn't smell it because this was some strong stuff, but once you're smoking, you don't smell nothing. You don't smell shit. So, yeah, my cousin's like, let's go inside. We gotta be done with this. He's gonna catch us. I'm like, why would he catch us in our own backyard? But needless to say, we went inside, and I'm like, I'm finishing this. So I went to the bathroom, and I turned on the fan. He came in the bathroom with me, and it's two dudes chilling in the bathroom, 6 feet apart because they're social distancing. Just kidding. That was before all this. Yeah, we had the fan on, and we blazed it up in the bathroom. It got a little smoky, and we were coughing like bitches in the bathroom, but it was fun. And so I don't know what got into our minds, but we didn't like run any water or nothing to kind of help it. Like, the evaporation kind of helps it a little bit, like the condensation. I don't know how, but honestly it does a little bit. But we just ran it. Like, we just ran the fan, and after a while we finished and went back to his room, and neither of us were baked, but we were a little high because we were still like newbies to it, and we did smoke a little bit. But we took an Axe can and we sprayed the shit out of his bathroom. I'm telling you, like, we sprayed it non-stop, and it smelled like a teenage boy locker room in there, like an 8th grade locker room. It just stank like cologne, some Axe spod, whatever it was. And then we were just hanging out in his room, right? Hanging out in Daniel's room, and then about 2 hours later, his mom comes home. No, it wasn't even 2 hours. It must have been like 30 minutes to an hour later. His mom and my mom come back to his house because they went out to eat. And straight away, my mom went straight to the bathroom. And we were like, oh shit, we're going to get caught. So we went to the living room to go say hi to them and just kind of act like everything was normal. We were a little out there. Like, our eyes weren't red or nothing, but we were a little like, whoa. Just a little lightheaded and stuff. Had a little tight little buzz. And it was something else. And my mom went straight to the bathroom. She didn't say nothing. I don't think she smelt it. All she smelled was an 8th grade locker room. And yeah, me and my cousin almost got caught. Not by the neighbor, but by my own mom. My own mom almost caught me up. Shit, I cannot speak. But lesson to be learned: don't smoke weed in your bathroom unless you have a candle or something. Like, don't spray Axe. It's worse. It makes the whole house smell like Axe. But after a while, my mom did come up to me, and she was kind of looking at my eyes. She's like, everything okay with you? I'm like, yeah, I'm just a little tired, Everybody excuse. There's not a single pothead that doesn't use excuse. I'm tired. But yeah, that was our story, and me and Daniel almost got caught up. I don't know why we decided to do it in the bathroom. We should have just kept out back, but hey man, you only live once. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have the rest of your day. I hope it goes good. I say that in every video. I say I hope you have the rest of your day. Like, shit, don't die. But that's my ongoing joke. If you guys are here since day one, you guys will know about this. Alright, anyways, have a good one, guys. Peace.